So today I wanted to talk a little bit more generally about what the role of the Fulton County Center for Regional Growth is, how the DDS position is associated under the CRG umbrella, and introduce you to a few pretty prominent people that help CRG, the city, and DDS thrive. But before I do that, I want to talk about how we're involved, right? So the CRG is set up as the Fulton County Center for Regional Growth. We're abbreviated as FCCRG or CRG. We're the economic development arm of Fulton County. So we work very closely with not only county government, but individual municipality and village government. So everywhere from up north in Northville to the southernmost in Johnstown, to Mayfield, Broad Albin, and of course Gloversville and Oppenheim, Caroga Lake, everywhere in the county. So we work on a countywide basis. However, hyper-focus has been set up to revitalize the largest city in the county, which is Gloversville. So if we can focus on downtown development there, let's set up a little bit more of a hyper-focused position, and thus DDS was born. Considering that my office works very closely with the city government, I'm backed by a really credible organization, CRG. We're really involved with the community, both inside Gloversville and within the rest of the city. We want to make sure that your words are getting to the right people too. And unless we hear from you, we just don't know what the concerns are. One person I work every day with consistently, calls office multiple times a day, is Mayor Vince DeSantis. He's been a huge stakeholder in not only the development of downtown, but also one of our biggest advocates too.
So just a few years ago, probably a little more than 3 years ago, the city of Gloversville and the CRG have really teamed up and have collaborated on a number of projects. And that collaboration has gotten closer and closer over time. CRG took title to a building in downtown Gloversville, which is their home offices. We've collaborated on several new projects. The CRG has been really instrumental in attracting developers to our city, and we have really sort of achieved real traction.
Another great advocate and community supporter is Preston. He also serves on our board of directors for CRG and has been a lifelong community member as well.
One of the things I've noticed over the last couple of years now is a real increase in the amount of younger people that are coming into Gloversville, into Fulton County, and establishing businesses, but also bringing in new and fresh ideas of what those businesses are, or even just projects in general, whether it's the rehabilitation of Glove or whether it's a bunch of other projects that they've got in mind. That's been really exciting to see. The fact that we've got a lot of infrastructure in place already to support that kind of thinking and that environment is exciting, and I see that only continuing to grow as we move forward.
The person I work the most with on a day-to-day basis is my boss, Ron Peters. He is the CEO and president of the Fulton County Center for Regional Growth, another huge advocate and believer in the development of downtown Gloversville.
As far as the programs go, we have our own loan pools here at CRG. We administer the Gloversville Loan Fund. We administer a countywide loan fund for any business outside of Gloversville. We can also tap into all the grant markets and the loan markets that are available through New York State ESD. We also have contacts with local banks and regional banks to assist with financing projects.
So I believe one of the most important things someone can do when they're coming back is to bring that skill set or bring that trade or that education or craft or business idea back into downtown Gloversville, back into the hometown you grew up in, or back into this new community where you're finding a sense of pride or familiarity. CRG and the DDS office, especially when it comes to downtown Gloversville, the DDS office, we are the facilitators. We help these business ideas come from this idea, this little spark in your mind, to completely feasible brick and mortar stores or feasible businesses as well. And one thing we can talk about Gloversville all day long is the amount of affordable space we have to offer. You know what? There's even space in the CRG building that I can give you a tour if you give me a call 5 minutes prior. There's tons of space down here that should be the least of your worries. As we talk about pivoting our focus on these shovels in the ground concepts, or business development concepts or getting organic interest, we still, while those are important, we still need to make sure that those who are living here, both in downtown and in the corners of the city and throughout the rest of the city, are as well represented as they need to be. So please feel free to reach out to us and come talk to us and let us know that you need to be heard and want to be heard.